Hi, I'm Maverick, and welcome to my new design video, the mathematically unraidable submarine. So what we're doing here at the moment is just setting the height of the deck and the dune peaks. So we're just going to do it in twig on the shoreline, get the height right, and then we're going to go and twig out to the area that we want to build into. Now once we've done that, we can move on to the build, and I'm going to be showing you the build on dry land because it just makes it so much easier for you guys to see what's actually going on. I'm going for a 3x1 starter here, as you can see, and you can see that I've encased the bottom area, and the reason for that is I very much doubt you're going to have any metal at this stage of the build, so we're going to have stone floors at the bottom, and they're so easy to soft side that we need to cover that. For our next step, we're going to be adding our bunker, and to do that we're going to be placing 3 square foundations and placing the bunker just like this. Once your bunker is done, you can then start on the rest of your foundations, and you can build as many foundations as you want. If you're a bigger group, then you can use more foundations and have a longer sub, or if you're a solo, you might want to make it a little bit smaller than the 20 squares that I'm using, just to make it a little bit cheaper for you. We're going to leave these 2 bulkheads out, and that's so that we have access down to our dune peaks and also for our bow planes. Now we're ready to move on to the honeycomb, or as I like to call it, the outer hull. Now just repeat this same process on the other side. Once that section's done, you then want to add roof pieces to the whole length of the sub. This is more than just a conning tower. This also gives us the ability to shoot and fight from the top of it. It creates an airlock for the bunker and also heli storage. Before we seal ourselves in and we can no longer get to the outer hull, we need to metal all these foundations in the very centre. Now this is something I like to use if I'm going to make a boat base, and that's to put in a low wall here just underneath the doorway. Now this makes it so easy to get a submarine in as well as a boat. Once that's done, we can move back inside the base, and we're going to start at the stern here with our first loot room. Once you've got the frags, you can start upgrading your sub, and as you can see here, I've shown the bits that need to be metal and the bits that can be left stone. When it comes to upgrading the inner hull, what I've done is I've used HQM as the deck, and the upper deck and bulkheads are metal. If you want to see how good these doom peaks are, then check out my video The Bell, where I'm using them right at the very start. Also, now would be a good time for you to move your TC, just in case anybody who's watching you at the start of the wipe and can kind of see where your TC was placed because of the early foundations. So let's just move that TC and make it really difficult for the raiders. Now this crawl space here gives us access to the boat base at the stern. You could also add more bunkers to this base design. I've just gone with the one, but you could have 3. And this crawl space would give you access to the entranceways to those bunkers as well. I'll just quickly show you how this works, just in case you're not familiar with my floating stability bunker. Thanks for watching, and thank you to all those that have supported my channel over these last few years. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like or a sub.